your day's gone well today? You've called back, eh? I said, I'll be back, but I don't know when. I never know when. I never know when, really. What? Oh, this shit sorted out. I'm having a very peaceful time at this moment. Time. I listen to a lot of people. I've had some good advice actually. And I know that people listen to us and they respond in their videos, and I appreciate it very much. Yeah. I hope where you cough it's a lot better, and I'm so pleased about that. It's nice to dwell together in peace. And now that I've left it all behind, all these troubles, I've closed the doors. I haven't locked them, but I've closed the doors. And they have to sort themselves out. They really do. That includes my fleshly family, who've disrespected me, show me no respect, none. They have their reasons, but I have my reasons to close the door. I haven't locked it. You can come and knock and open. I will. To see if there's any change in any of you. Everyone who I've dealt with over the years, I have been a giver. Give. Very rarely does anyone give to me. Very rarely. And if they do, they know they're going to get double back. So what I'm going to do is test everyone out. If anyone gives to me, I will not give anything back as a thank you. You might think, well, that's a bit harsh, Joseph. What is the motive in giving? Is it because you know you're going to get much more value back? Is that the reason? Maybe. I don't know. I'm on a journey. My father says to me, it would be so unkind for me, Joseph, to yoke anyone that is uneven. What do you mean, Father? Well, you know what a yoke is, Joseph. I do know what a yoke is. You put them on oxen, one side and the other side, and they pull whatever it is. Unevenly yoked. What do you mean, Father? My father said to me, you were going to be on a journey, and in the back you're pulling a great treasure a great treasure, adventures, a great responsibility. And someone is going to be with you one day. But if they're not ready, then I will not join you together. Why not, Father? The yoke. What about the yoke? Not the yoke of your leg. No. Come on now. Not that kind of yoke. It's what you put. There's an oxen and an oxen and you put this, and it's tied up with a plough or whatever it is. You funny you. What's a yoke? That's what a yoke is. Hey, Father. So, my father says, let's say I've got a Shire horse, but I've got another Shire horse, but it's only a foal. It's only a baby. And I'll put you both together. Guess what? I says, what, Father? It's going to do, it's going to be unfair, isn't it? Well, not for me. But what about the other one? Yeah, I suppose so. They'll have to pull it'll be pulling more than what they can pull. Because it's unevenly yoked. And my father said, use that as an illustration. When the foal grows to maturity, full maturity, a beautiful Shire horse that's able to pull the weight with you, then I will yoke us together. I said, all right, Father, that is justice and that is fairness. Because if they're going to pull the weight as much as I can pull, then it's going to be unfair to the business, Father. Yes, it is, Joseph. Yes. So, you know these big dray horses? They can pull some weight. What I've got at the back of me, I need equal strength to pull, to get us through this time period. But what's in the back of this horse, these two horses, there's a cart full of adventures, some great times, but you have to be strong enough to get yourself through the time period that is about to enter right now. So, I said, okay, Father, you let me know when the person's ready to pull this behind us. I says, by that time, it will be a chariot. I says, a chariot? He says, you know, Joseph's chariot. Oh yes, my chariot. Yeah, there's going to be two on them, 2 horses. Oh, I says, right, Father. I says, who's going to be guiding us? He says, well, who do you think? Me. I'll be guiding it. I says, all right, Father. I says, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. And what is my name, Joseph? I know your name. To you. My father said, don't you dare question my name. There's so much in my name. People have got to find out about your name. Everybody's name There's meaning behind it all. Yeah. Every Hebrew name, there's meaning behind it. Yes, that's true, Father. That's so true. Why are you dressed in black? No, I just thought I'd be dressed in black today. I go to a funeral. No? How? Has it been a dark time for you the last 3 months? Well, Father, it's been dark. It's been like being put in the wilderness on my own. How do you feel? Well, how do I feel? I feel great, Father. I've been in the wilderness before. I don't like you all me enlightenment. Am I lonely? No. I'm at peace now. Don't you miss all the excitement? No, I don't, Father. I do not. I'm quite happy on my own. I've got peace. I've got no worry about or please or give me resources to, because it's all mine. Everything I have is mine now. I don't have to give it away. You're not going to be great, yeah? I'm sorry for it. There comes a time when I've got to look after myself. Because no one else will. Oh, that's not true, Joseph. I know it's not true. Because you've had some help from individuals who put beautiful videos up. And they encourage you. Well, that's true, Father. I should really get on with this. I'm up to chapter 14, if you're interested. Are you interested? Chapter 14. Of Revelation. Now, if you've just called in, mate, it will be confusing. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to go back on your videos and try and pick up what I've said. Because this will not make any sense at all. For example, do you know what the Lamb is? Who the Lamb is? Do you know what the 144,000 are? Because this is what it's talking about. So are you ready? Would you like us to read it? Don't worry, it's not for those who are looking for the kingdom that can solve every single problem in the world. This is for you. Because the governments, every single government is letting us down. They may have policies for to do this and to do that. It's just words, and they never fulfill. They'll get in term, and you'll find that perhaps 2% of what they said that they actually accomplish. Because it's beyond them to solve mankind's problems. It is. Someone wants to say, how do you feel about me? I've heard it. If I've spoke you in the past, everything I say I mean it. So whatever I've said is what I mean. So why do you doubt? Why do you doubt? Is it because I've withdrawn, gone into the wilderness? While I'm in the wilderness, it gives you time to grow as I am growing, to get an enlightenment, so that you can come with me on this journey. An incredible journey it will be, full of excitement, full of genuine love, true love, not fake love. It's not just words. Didn't Jesus say, you know, many will say to me in that day, hey Lord, did we not prophesy in your name? We prophesied. Hey, we even expelled demons in your name. And also perform many powerful works in your name. But they didn't know Yeshua, not truly. Because of their actions. I'm not going to go into detail of what they do, because you should know what you do. You know, your conscience, if you have a one, should tell you. I'm here as a benchmark. You know what a benchmark is? Well, look it up. As a standard, I have been through so much, so as to understand where I should place myself at a certain time in history. We are reaching the time when there's a massive change coming. I have tried my best to prepare you all. Who do I think I am? Look, it doesn't matter who I think I am. Look at what I say. Don't think I'm so high and mighty. I have made myself low. I've allowed myself to be trod upon. Why? So I can understand all of yous who've been badly tread. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be rejected. For everyone to walk away from you. To show you great disrespect. To take off you, take. And never give. I've been through it all. There's so much I've been through. It would take a long time. A very, very long time. No one knows. Truly. Not even my closest, what I have been through, because I don't tell them. I keep it all to myself. I'm going to read you something very interesting today. It is good news, and that's what I bring. The good news of this wonderful kingdom that is about to take over the whole world. There will be only one kingdom that survives in this earth, and that is my Father's kingdom, in the hands of his sons and daughters. Okay. Let me read this to you. Verse 1. Then I looked, and there on Mount Zion stood the Lamb. Mount Zion. Do you know what Mount Zion is, first of all? It's located in Jerusalem. But this is not in Jerusalem. This is not the Mount Zion in Jerusalem, as you'll see when I go through it. So don't look for Yeshua, the Lamb, to stand on Mount Zion. It doesn't mean that at all. Then I looked, and there on Mount Zion stood the Lamb. This would be Yeshua, the Lamb that came into the world and died as a lamb. Mount Zion, Zion, what is it? If we go to the Hebrew letters, Zion, it is the seventh letter. The seventh letter, the number 7. The number 7, if you go back on the videos, the 7th angel, the number 7, the Lamb. Now, in ancient Hebrew, the Zion looked a bit like a 7, but it changes with different writings. And over the years it's changed and changed. The modern Zion, depends what, it's Zion, many ways to see it. It is a picture of a man with a crown on his head. Zion. A man with a crown on his head. And if you were to draw it, you draw a man, stick man, a fancy one, and then you put a crown on, that way, or it depends which you're looking at the video, and then you'd have 3 strokes with dots on to create the crown. The crown on the man. On Mount Zion, the Lamb. So it's a little bit Hebrew, the 7th letter, Zion. That's what it represents. The man with the crown. Being given a crown. Okay? Then I looked, and there on Mount Zion stood the Lamb. And with him were 144,000 who had his name, had Yeshua's name, and his father's name written on their foreheads. Not literally. Remember Satan, he has the mark And he gives them the mark on the right hand or the forehead. It's not a little mark, is it? Well, Yeshua and his father marks the 144,000. You can plainly see who they are. They've got the mark. His name, Yeshua, and his father's name, written on their foreheads, the two of them. Yahweh, Yeshua. Yahweh, Yeshua. And every name in Hebrew has a meaning. Yeshua, have you looked at it before? Means a saviour. A saviour. So the 144,000 who have his name and his father's name written on their foreheads. I heard a sound from heaven, like the sound of cascading waters, and like the rumbling of loud thunders. This is from heaven. Heavenly Mount Zion, not earthly Mount Zion. No, it's not earthly. Heavenly Mount Zion. Yeah? And waters, they represent a flooding of truth coming from heaven itself. Cascading waters, like the rumblings of loud thunder. That's what the 144,000 sound like when they speak heavenly words. The sound I heard was like the harpists playing on their harps. Can you hear the harp? So it's like waters and it's like harps. Beautiful words of the kingdom of love. From the 144,000. Verse 3. They sang a new song before the throne and before the four living creatures and the elders. But no one could learn the song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. So these ones have been redeemed. They sing a new song. No one else knows this song. No one. When they speak the kingdom, they speak it as Yeshua speaks it. Because they are the same as he is. Exactly. Have you ever heard the expression that you're singing off the same song sheet? We're all singing off the same song sheet. We've learned the language, this new song of the kingdom. It's the kingdom. There are many talking about the kingdom, but it's not of the new song. They just don't get it. I tell you what, I'll go to another verse just to try and clarify